Hello, Toby. How are you today?
I'm not too bad, Bonnie. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for your time this morning and
Sure.
congratulations. You are so good as Edward. And the
Well,
first
thank
thing
you.
I want to ask you, my friend, is how does being a dad yourself help you play this guy?
Well, it's everything. I think it's hard to fake. I think it's easy to fake how tender you can be with another person, but I think it's harder to fake uh, how confused he is by her.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, because sometimes especially with a daughter. I'm a father of a daughter. It's a confusing world for a father to inhabit. I mean, and no one knows what girls do. Young girls barely know what girls do, but they know much better what they do than an old guy does. So I think that level of confusion and anxiety that he carries in him when he looks at this kid,
Yeah.
that's really relatable, I think.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. And then you get to work. Not only, we'll talk about the great cast in a second, but we have to talk about Haley because she's just so fantastic. I remember meeting her for her very, very first film so many years ago. And
Yeah.
one thing about this season is that we have Emily who's dealing and grappling with, should she be famous, grappling with that. And then you've got somebody like Haley who seems to have her head screwed on pretty tight. What's it like to work with this young lady?
She's got her head screwed on. She's a good kid. She's comes from good folks. Her parents are great people. But there's a lot of great parents who have awful children as
Yeah.
well. So, but she's been able to, I don't know how she does it really, because she's been famous for quite a while and she's had a
Yes.
lot of the spoils of fame thrown at her feet for years and years. And she's still a good, honest human being. And she's more concerned about the work, just doing the work, than a lot of actors twice her age.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing to watch her, and everybody is so much fun. And then I think you just also have way too much fun with Jane Krakowski. I can't understand how
Yeah.
you don't crack up during every scene with her. She's so, I mean, she could be serious, but boy, she's great comedic talent too.
Yeah, she's a nut. She's real great. We get along pretty well. She's she's good. We do crack each other up now and again, but then it's you know, a lot of the stuff too, which is strange for both of us, is that we're serious with each other and
Yeah,
we can't crack each other up in a scene. There's no room for making each other laugh in a scene, which is a drag when you work with Jane, but you understand it.
yeah, yeah. I'm
And
sure.
also and also she's a monster, so that makes it easier.
Yeah, well, for sure, I would think so. There's a great episode in the season two where you are stuck in a hole. I don't want to give away too much for anybody who hasn't seen it, but being put in the hole, come on.
Putting the pole with Jane or putting the hole with Jane, that's fun. It's like
Yeah,
being on a boat. Yeah.
it's
Being on a
gotta
boat
be.
that's adrift in the ocean.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine. How do you like getting dressed up in these costumes, transporting yourself back into this time period?
It's pretty fun. It's a real break from reality. You know, it's like getting drunk in a way. We can spend a few hours just away from your real world and not worry about things. And then, you go back to your dressing room and you get into your dirty jeans and you take a subway back into Manhattan. It's, slaps you back right to it.
Back to reality. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what we love so much about this show too is that it's opened up, I think, poetry to, young millennials, kids who, really maybe wouldn't have accepted it or whatever, but the way that Elena has put this show together with the music and making it modern. Well, how do you feel about that? Because it's just wonderful. It's so unique and creative.
Yeah, I think it's hard to teach people. It's hard to give the gift of poetry to anybody because everybody is resistant to poems
Yeah.
unless it's presented in a really easy, good, smart, fun way. And hopefully our show does that.
Yeah, it really, really does. Well, it's so much fun to watch. It's great to watch you. You really
Oh,
are
thank you.
fantastic in this. And
I
I really
appreciate it.
appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Bonnie. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.